doing things at my job, realizing that I didn't really like it. And then I was like, there has to be a better way. And then learning these like skills and stuff. So it just naturally progressed that way too.
I think a lot of us go through that, especially millennials. I hear a lot, especially when you go in the professional realm. People go to university, they start working, and then they end up not liking what they do and looking for something else. It's usually happen around 28 years old and 33 years old. Within this range, there's a lot of kind of like, I don't know if it's a quarter midlife crisis where you go through and then you start questioning all your decisions and all that. And often it starts with looking in business. So went on side hustle. And that's what I wanted to talk today about. What can you do before you start your side hustle? But before we get on the topic here, I wanted to ask, looking back at everything you've done so far, what would you say is your biggest lesson and what you have learned along that journey right here?
I think the biggest lesson that I've learned, well, you can take that multiple routes, but continuing on with my story before, I think learning how to seek alternative perspectives has been the most valuable thing in my life. Yes, being able to experiment, try different things, be explorative in terms of like different perspectives was really important. And we see this in society too these days. Like a lot of people, like, if you don't agree with me, you're wrong. We shouldn't be talking. We can't be friends. And to take it one level deeper, it goes down to mental health, because I felt like at the time I didn't deserve to have like those people around me. I didn't deserve to have those friends because of my relationship with my father and stuff, which we can take it that way or not. But that's a major thing. Like you see how it bleeds, like mental health, like the personal development bleeds into the way that you perceive the world and the people that are around you too. It's just really, really interesting. At least in my case, I can speak for myself. I can't speak for others.
Okay. Well, hey, thank you for sharing that. I agree with you, man. Yes, me too. In case you didn't know, I'm bipolar myself, so I'm actually very prone to having depression all the time. And I found my life purpose. And the day that I discovered that I was an entrepreneur and embraced that was also the same day I found my life purpose. And it was also the same day I figured out the cure to my depression, which is basically focusing on your life purpose as opposed to your current situation. And surrounding yourself with like-minded people, that's definitely going to boost you and give you that energy to keep moving forward.
Like, honestly, the biggest thing that has helped me in business or just general happiness too, the biggest thing is actually these friends. My best clients are all my friends, right? Believe it or not. I refer a lot of work over to my friends. And me being on the recipient, being able to connect those people and connect really cool people together, it's so different. Like when you have friends who are top performers, it's different. You guys work with each other, you guys refer over stuff. So just want to interject there, man.
Oh yeah, of course, I agree with you. There. Let me give a quick shout outs on the chat before we move on. Shout out to you, Naomi. I haven't seen you before, but if you're still here, thank you for watching the channel, supporting. Make sure you hit the like, and hope to see you again. I really like interacting with people in the chat. Natasha, thank you for coming here and supporting. Gail, hey, shout out to you and thank you for starting your YouTube. Yeah, finally starting your YouTube. Whenever I can, I'll come and support. So good luck on that, and happy to have you on board with us. And man, again, the best moderator online, best moderator in the business. if you need anyone to moderate your chat, or if you're doing a stream one day, holler at her, man. Best moderator I've ever seen. She stole my thunder. Shout out to you. Well, thank you for the intro. Thank you. Pastor Tori, thank you very much. Shout out to you. And let me see. Aaron. Hey, Aaron, make sure you tune in to more. Shout out to you. Hey, thank you, you guys. Big Bad Bull, thank you for coming here and supporting. And let us go, guys. Let us go.
Can I ask one question to the audience?
Go ahead.
To drop in the comments? I'm not sure if anybody's done this, but I know how important engagement is, and also to pour back into you too, man. Go ahead. Like if you're watching this, this in the comments, let JC know why you, like, what got you to follow him. I know for myself as a creator, having that feedback. I'm not sure if you're doing this right now. You should. After this thing, screenshot all those comments, like why they follow you, and it'll just lighten up your day whenever you're having a rough time. So let me know in the comments, why do you follow Wealth Engineering? like
All
the
right, here's
legit
a
reason
question
how
for
you
you
found
guys,
it.
chat. Why do you follow wealth engineering? I'm very curious. I'm very curious myself.
Yeah.
I have some answer here. Is enthusiasm and transparency. Well, thank you very much. Thank you, Natasha. Uh, what are you saying? That's a great idea. That to screenshot. Yeah, thank you very much. But hey, let's get on the topic, and because I know we only have an hour, so let me try to fit as many questions as I can. Because again, guys, we're going to talk about the most important things that you need to start before you start your business. And the reason why I brought him here is because Kevin is really deep on high income skills, especially sales on his channel. That's one of the ways you make income. And yes, I wanted to know right now, currently, what are you doing right now to engineer your wealth?
So I came to this realization like when I was in the pharmacy one day, right? I was making six figures, all that sort of stuff. And I was working in the pharmacy, but I just didn't have enough time to enjoy the things that I really want to do, like jujitsu or see my family during the holidays and all that. And I was like, what's the point of all this, right? I was like, that's what people are really after, that cash flow, right? I mean, that's why
Yeah.
we have certain jobs, right? We take on these jobs that we may love or we may fucking hate, right? And we do that. We do it for cash flow.
Yeah, man.
Which led me to think, right? If we can solve that cash flow gap right now, right? Whether through some sort of investment vehicle or some cash flow business or even contract work or whatever, and if it fills our ideal life, what's the difference between retirement at 65 and what's the difference between now, right?
Oh, you have a lot more energy, man. A lot more
Yeah,
energy. Man. I have a young kid, and my kid is a 1 year old.
yeah,
And I'm looking at this kid, man, running around, and I'm 35 years old. And I'm like, man,
yeah,
imagine when this kid's going to be 3, 4 years old, and I'm going to be 40 with my knees, because I used to play ball. I used to play
yeah.
basketball, so my knees are done. I have like 9-year-old knees right now. If you enjoyed this little short segment that we did, here's where you can click to find another short segment, or you can click right here to find the entire podcast. Take care, everybody. We'll see you on the next one.
Hey, yeah, it's all about wealth engineering. Might be something that you're not used to. It's okay, cause I'm here to introduce you to concepts, time to grow and make big moves. All about crypto, come see. Stocks and business, yes indeed. Got the info that you need. Hosted by my homie JC. Hey, yeah, wealth engineering, stacking and stacking it up. It's time to generate wealth till you living like Scrooge McDuck.